We are back at a final, leg number 3 at round 5 of the 2025 BRCA 110th Offroad Nationals from Torch in the south of England, quite close to Southampton if you know the UK. And we have already seen Tommy Hall take leg 1 and leg 2, there he is over there, in absolute dominant fashion. Extensive leads in both finals, so well done to him. Congratulations. We must have a look at the final championship standings and see how close he is to a championship. We've been tipped off that he has won the two-wheel drive series now. We'll have to confirm that. Not sure about four-wheel drive. We'll have to see. So that was excellent. Big thanks to Schumacher Speedworks, Model Tune, FF Racing, Root Bits, SCMCS and RC Disco. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. So it'll be Ben Smith off from pole position with Neil Craig right behind him. Let's see what they can do. And of course, if you're into A final videos, please give the channel a like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And if it's not your thing, please think of us next time. So let's leave it to Moz.
Here we go.
Just take some sweets with you, just in case.
So off away we go. No Tommy Hall for this one. So Ben Smith inherits the basic pole position as we go. So Ben Smith, Neil Craig, first and second. Josh Holdsworth, another blistering start. Managed to get the move on Lee Martin like he did in the previous leg. He's running in third. Lee Martin 4. So Ben Smith, Neil Craig, Josh Holdsworth, Lee Martin. Very good close racing as we've seen throughout the day. Apart from Tommy Hall, absolutely nailed it in legs 1 and 2. So he just sits out this one. And he's going to, not sure if he's helping commentate or not, but he's watching his mate Thomas Phipps there in this one, he said. On to the straight they come. Ben Smith, Neil Craig, Josh Holdsworth, Lee Martin, Luke Holdsworth, Jamie Hall, Lewis Hopkins, Thomas Phipps and Daniel Pole. You're 4 in order. 1 minute quickly down the master clock. 4 minutes to go. Towards the big jump they come now in front of the driver's stand. Neil Craig looking very race there behind Ben Smith, but he's got to watch it because Josh Holdsworth right in there as well. Remember, podium positions are up for grabs. Tommy Hall wrapped up the victory today in 4-wheel drive like he did yesterday in 2-wheel drive. Podium positions and the rest of A final positions still up for grabs. Very important in the overall championship positions. This is the penultimate round. We go to Robin Hood Raceway for the final round of the series coming up. Coming together there with Josh Holdsworth and Neil Craig, dropping them down the order. So it's Ben Smith now from Lee Martin up to the 2 spot. Luke Holdsworth up to 3. Josh Holdsworth back to 4. And Jamie Hall, remember he was 3rd in leg number 2. He's up to 5th position now. Approaching the 2-minute mark in this A final leg number 3. 3 minutes to go. So Ben Smith coming onto the straight, Lee Martin is there, and then come the Holdsworth brothers of Luke Holdsworth and Josh Holdsworth. So top 4 pulled away from the rest of the field. Here comes Ben Smith. His gap to Lee Martin was 0.8 of a second last time through. Josh Holdsworth up to the 3 spot, though the Holdsworth brothers swap positions in this lap. Luke had an error, so Josh is up to 3rd, Luke to 4, Jamie Hall 5. Ben Smith extends the lead to 1 second now at the sharp end over Lee Martin. 2 minutes 45 on the master clock. Into the centre of the track they go. Ben Smith, car number 2, Lee Martin, car number 4. Josh Holdsworth, car 5. Passing race control. We'll check the gap as they go. This time it was 1 second lead for Ben Smith last time through. It's 0.6 of a second. Lee Martin just got the afterburners on a little bit and closing in slightly to Ben Smith on the last lap. Holdsworth brothers trying to go with him. Jamie Hall there in the 5 spot. Daniel Pole, Neil Cragg recovering in 7th. Thomas Phipps and Lewis Hopkins, you're forward in order. 1 minute 35 remaining on the master clock. Lee Martin getting a little bit closer to Ben Smith last time through. We'll check him as they go this time. 25.7 for Smith, 25.5 for Martin. It's a 4/10 lead now for Ben Smith. 1 minute 20 remaining. 1.5 seconds cover the top 4 cars in this one. Absolutely brilliant driving from these guys. So Ben Smith, Lee Martin, Josh Holdsworth, Luke Holdsworth down the straight to go. 4/10 of a second still the gap. 1 minute to go. So last time through, Ben Smith 25.85. Lee Martin matches him 25.85. This lap, Ben Smith just pulling out a little bit, and Josh Holdsworth putting on the pressure to Lee Martin now. Onto the straight they go, 2nd and 3rd. That's the closest battle we're watching, 35 seconds to go. So this lap and one more coming up for the leaders, I believe. Over the big jump, they come towards the driver's stand now. Ben Smith, Lee Martin being pushed along there by Josh Holdsworth. Absolutely nothing in it. Towards race control, they come 20 seconds on the clock. They're going to go around this lap and start one final lap. Holdsworth looking left, right on Lee Martin. Down the straight they go. That's the close battle down the straight for 2nd and 3rd. Josh and Lee have a bit of a coming together there. Josh waiting and letting Lee back through. Great sportsman driving there. And it looks like brother Luke Holdsworth nipping through there into the 2 spot. Wow, what's going to happen with this overall podium? We will let the computer work it all out. Ben Smith coming around a couple of corners from home. Down the straight he goes, winning leg number 3 for Ben Smith. Great drive from Ben. Luke Holdsworth 2nd, Lee Martin 3rd, Josh Holdsworth 4th. Jamie Hall is your top 5 from this leg. And that's a wrap. Everybody is done. Thank you, everybody. Meeting is over.
There you have it. Ben Smith consolidates 2nd place. Fantastic result for Ben. The final race of the day. A fantastic meeting, of course, by Torch. Steve Brown and the gang have done sterling work. And that is it now. For news, we won't be in Robin Hood. In a couple of weeks' time, we'll be at the Ebuggy Worlds. So the final round of the series, 4-wheel drive deciding round. We won't be there, but we'll have some photos of the prize giving and a few things sent to us, which we'll post. But we should have the finals from Ebuggy for you for next time. So thanks very much for watching. Please support our sponsors, of course, who are Schumacher, Speedworks, Model Tune, Root Bits, FF Racing, SCMCS and Briefcase Graphics. And see you soon. Thanks for watching.